there's no change from a runaway love. Is it a dream? Is it a dream that I'm throwing in the wishing well? I'm losing control, body and soul, standing here waiting for a train that may never come. I saw the signs, I read the book, I should have had a second look, but boy, you caught me dreaming. And there were times you'd come around and we'd agree just to be friends. Tell me who was fooling. Deep waters, I'm drowning in. Deep waters, slowly drowning in. Deeper, deep waters, I'm drowning in. Deep waters, slowly drowning in. Deeper. What do I say? Can I say where words have failed me before? What do I do when I'm feeling so blue and there's no place for me to run and hide? I saw the sun inside your smile and wished for more than just a while. 'Cause boy, you caught me dreaming. A giant step into the dark, we threw caution to the wind. Tell me who was fooling. Ooh, deep water, I'm drowning. deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper. So deep is the water. Deeper, deeper, deeper. I'm drowning deeper.
What's going on? You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins.
And Mr. Stout, what's going on?
We got a special show today.
Yes, we do.
Yes. We actually have an artist out of the UK.
All right. What's the fun? Let's talk about that, yeah.
You know what? I hate to break it to American music, but UK music is killing the game right now.
Oh, it's been doing it for a long time.
Yes, and they're starting to cross over because they see the gap that we have as far as music. They watch what's going on in America. They know we fussing about the quality of music and all that kind of stuff. So UK artists are smart because they're taking advantage of it.
Right, and they stick it to the letter, to everything, like to what the sound of what we've been doing over here for so long, and then they mastered it too. So now it's just like that's what we need over here, and that's what's so good about it. So with this new single right here, and Chris Ballin, this song is definitely hot.
Yeah, so we have an artist named Chris Ballin who is definitely doing this freaking thing, and he has called in all the way from the UK, and we got him on the line right now. What's going on, Chris? How you doing today?
Hey, all good. How you doing, guys?
Pretty good.
So where in the UK are you?
I'm in London at the moment, yeah.
Okay, London.
London. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Big up. Yeah, Winston Sailor, they all out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's what's the weather like out there in London right now?
The weather.
Want to visit London.
We've had a whole week of sun last week, and it's just calmed down a bit now. So the weather's been quite nice.
Okay. Okay. So
how's it like? How's it like out there?
Oh, that's warm.
It's nice.
In the 80s.
We've been having a lot of rain, though, don't you think?
Rain, yeah.
Okay.
There's new moon. It's going crazy.
The moon's going crazy?
It's like a super moon. This morning was ridiculously good.
For real? Wow, that's deep. Yeah, so it's been raining. Everybody thought it was going to be a super hot summer, but I'm not seeing that.
Right.
I'm seeing more of a rain.
Got August.
What would you say? Don't talk too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hot. It's raining, but it's still hot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I like to take all the artists down the Yellow Brick Road. You know I take them down the Yellow Brick Road, don't you? So you got to go down the Yellow Brick Road and tell us everything about Chris Ballin. But before I say that, I know that you were part of a big group, Incognito. Is that correct?
Yes, I've been with them for quite a while now. I'm still with them. So yeah, Bluey, Incognito, unbelievable.
Yeah, I love that. So tell us, where did your journey with music start? What made you fall in love with music?
Well, I started reggae music in the beginning. As you probably know, I was my first tour was Maxi Priest. So
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was more of a reggae thing, And one day I was listening to the radio and I heard George Benson and Stevie Wonder on straight after, and that just blew my mind. And then that was it, from reggae to soul.
Yeah, they could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you've been writing for a long time, and you've been producing as well?
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of producing, a lot of writing, in between tours. So it's been a long process, because I've been touring with, so much different people. It's been hard to actually get stuff to put out. But, I think in 95 I put my first album out called Do It Right on Intimate Records. That was, that was inspirational and great thing to do. And, I've joined Renegade Records now and releasing a couple of tracks, and we're going forward.
Okay.
It seems like some of your influences was like Luther Vandross, Tina Turner, Shaka Khan. How did they influence you in the songwriting process?
Well,
what you're doing now?
The main thing was I actually got to sing with these guys. God rest his soul. Yes, okay. I had a chance to sing with him. When he was, back in the day when he was here.
Because he's like a huge deal over here in the States.
Yeah. Right. We love still rocking Luther Vandross.
Right, he's the man was just amazing, and to work with him was even, Then Tina Turner. I remember doing a couple of sessions, and the first session I went, me and the guys, we went and we saw these legs walking in the studio, and we was like, who's that? As Tina Turner. Oh, that was a blessing.
Guys noticed that.
Oh my days. Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah, definitely. So you rock with some of the best,
Yep.
What is the music in London? So what is the music? What is American music like in the UK? Like how do they accept American music? I'm just curious.
Oh, they accept American music all the time. I mean, you guys are, I suppose, at the top of the tree, but you guys, you influence us for us to do different things. So, that's why you're getting the British, style. I suppose back in the day you had Soul to Soul, Loose Ends, Imagination. So, you've still got the British influence,
Right.
Oh, they were from.
I think it's kind
of. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I love Loose Ends.
Yeah, Soul, like
for me, I had never actually heard of Incognito until your publicist sent me your EPK. So, in doing the research and talking back and forth with your label, I actually went on YouTube so I could see. Yeah. And I'm like, what? Yeah, are you freaking serious? I've never even heard of Incognito, but y'all are big.
Oh, man, I mean, I presume they're still big out there. Mesa Leak, doing that thing.
Right.
So,
so how does it feel right now to step out as an independent artist, or step out away from the group and start to work on your own acting? Like, how is the process going? How do you feel about it?
Oh, it's a great feeling. I mean, it's been a long process. Coming, definitely. And I feel great. I think back in the day, a couple of years ago, I wasn't ready. But through my journey, I think, I'm ready now. So it's all good. I'm feeling great about it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this new song that you have, what's going on, tell us the story behind it and what made you choose that song as one of the songs that you're really debuting right now. Like, tell us the history behind what's going on.
Well, I heard that song with a good friend of mine, Tommy Blaze, some years ago. And we had it sitting there. And then we did a version of it probably in the mid-90s. And, from what's going on now, it's like everything, pandemic, what's going on in America. I just felt, man, what's going on? And I thought, oh, there you go, what's going on?
Right.
And I said, let's re-release it. Let's redo it and re-release it. And, here we are today.
That's like, right, and that's like one of those questions, like when we hear like what's going on, we instantly think about Marvin Gaye, right?
Right.
And that song was like
exactly.
40 years old, right? Like 40, and that song is like about 40, 35 years, 40 years old, and people are still asking that question. You know what I mean? And it's still relevant today.
Right.
You know, it's so crazy that when George Floyd was killed over here in America, the whole world reacted to it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
We've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
That was
it's really sad.
Yeah.
So the same thing that Marvin Gaye was talking about 30 or 40 years ago, we're still talking about.
Right.
And that's the problem.
About the things going on. Yeah.
And then you have released your version of what's going on because you're just like, hey, we still want to know what's going on.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. You know, does anyone care? You know,
right.
So many bad things going on everywhere. You know.
Yes, the whole world is going through some things right now,
and we need a new flow in music right now. Like it's the need for ballads like yours and artists who are willing to step outside the box and talk about other things rather than what's quote unquote selling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really reach the heart and soul of music lovers. Like that's a big gap right now.
Right.
Right.
And also you could tell by the way you singing the song, you seen the video, you really poured your heart into this one. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, okay, I'm gonna do a song because it was just like it was a great title. But no, you really, when you listen to the track itself, you're saying, yeah, like it brings up the question again, yeah, what is really going on?
And I was singing it when I first heard it. I was like, oh snap, I like that.
Right.
Well,
who are some of the
that's all good. That's all good.
Like,
She said, that's all good.
Like, who are some of the people that you worked this song with and produced this track with?
These guys, I was working with them for a while, and you know, I said, can you do something with this track? You know, give it a 2000 flex. And you know, these guys called Kilogram, they're called. You know, and they pulled it out of the box, man. You know.
Yeah.
Musically, so that was great.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. Yeah.
So is this your first song that you're coming out with on your own, outside of Incognito?
No, I had another single called Got to Come My Way. That was my first single with Renegade. This is the second single, you know. So
okay.
Yeah, so we're going to do a couple more singles and then, you know, an album. So that's the plan.
Are you planning on doing any touring, or I know with the pandemic, things had closed down. Are things opening back up over in the UK, or are they starting to perform
they're opening
again?
up. Yeah, I mean, they're opening up, but, man, still, you know, things are still getting high, you know. So a lot of people haven't taken the vaccine, so I don't know, you know, it's a weird one. A
lot of people are returning to what? I'm sorry, repeat that, please.
They haven't taken the vaccine or not willing to take the vaccine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you might book a tour and end up having to quarantine when you get the other side.
Right. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
so the UK,
then you can't do the tour.
So the people in the UK feel the same way. Some of them feel the same way about the vaccine over there. They don't want it.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
and that's something.
Man, I mean that
just lets you know this is a worldwide situation right here.
Oh yeah, it's been right from the start.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the vaccine type situation.
Oh yeah, like people are they want to think that people are just cheap and not smart enough to look into the situation, what's going on. People are going to let people make their own judgment about what they want to do for their own health. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't force this on people who may not need it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. They're saying, I just had a post up. I said it was on a news channel, and they said jobs are going to start forcing people to do it, or they'll lose their job. And it's like, but then they also said that if you already contracted COVID-19, then your body has a built-up immunity. So why do you have to still take a shot?
Yeah.
So people are asking that question, like, what? Yeah. So if we go back to what's going on, like that's
Yeah.
And you know what? Not just to even talk about, the pandemic as far as that goes, but do you remember when the situation happened with George Floyd? It was like it seemed like the whole world, first of all, was rioting. And then you even got some stuff going on in Africa with the police. What is that? What is the name of that, is it, I forget the name of the organization that they're all, like in Lagos. It was in Lagos.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Chris?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I can't remember the name myself. So.
Yeah. I mean, and that's just one of the places. Like, how do those in London feel about police brutality and stuff like that? Like, are y'all experiencing or talking about that in London?
Well, I mean, we get it, but because, our police don't carry guns, so we're kind of safe there. if we get pulled over,
He said, carry guns.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they don't carry guns.
Oh, They don't allow no guns in London?
The police don't.
No.
Oh, they don't? Oh, wow.
Only if it's a serious thing going off, then they bring the police with the guns in.
Yeah.
But if you get traffic stop, it's not,
Right. You don't have a chance of not going home because you get a traffic stop. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
wow.
Exactly.
Well, then London is definitely ahead of the game. Yeah. Because over here in America, you have a tail light that's out, and you may not make it home.
Exactly.
And that's
the
problem, isn't it?
Here and perform? That's very true. Yeah. Have you ever had a chance to come to the States and perform?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I come with Incognito all the time. I've come with Omar. I've come with Candy Dolfer. Different artists I've come. But obviously now, hopefully, the song does well and everything does well. I'll come out there and do some performances by myself.
That'd be great. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
There. Yeah, let us know. We will come out.
So I noticed that with Incognito, y'all changed the lead singer from time to time. So did you see any leads recently with Incognito?
Well, Bluey just likes to have a change.
Well, what not recently, but have you sung any? That's what I'm trying to say.
Say that again? I didn't hear that one.
Have you sung any lead songs with Incognito?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you heard me sing Labor of Love. That's on his album.
Labor of Love. Let me write that down.
Right.
Is it Labor? Okay, I'm going to look it up, too. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. I literally have become a fan of both you and Incognito because I had never heard of either one. That's just me. I'm sure a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Incognito?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had not heard of him before, but I fell in love with it like instantly, and I love your music. I love, what you're singing about, and it's a message that needs to be repeated over and over again because we're still living in that same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing has to
it's a serious thing,
It's for the worse. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So is it this project that you have right here? Is it off of a up and coming album?
Yeah. Well, the albums. I've written a lot of songs. We haven't put the album together yet. So we'll probably come with another single or another 2 singles, and then the album should be ready. So just a lot of songs on the table.
Yeah.
That's
which
awesome.
is a good thing to have when you have like a plethora of different songs or like different flows. Because I know music, just here in the States alone, they'll do a remix for different regions. You know what I mean? Is that something they do in the UK?
Oh yeah, we do that here. We do that here.
Right.
Yeah. Different regions. You might get an African version or a dance version.
Right.
Or So you cover everywhere.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
If you could perform in any country without the pandemic restrictions or whatever, what are your 2 top countries now? Or 3, let's do 3. What are your 3 top countries, not including home, What are your 3 top countries that you would love to actually go and perform?
That's a good question. Wow. Well, I think definitely America because I love America. I love the crowds there. I've been performing in Hawaii. That was amazing.
Wow. Hawaii.
Yeah. Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, London's great. I mean, I love London.
You can't choose your hometown.
Yeah. And Brazil was good. So, man, you said 3. I couldn't just keep naming them.
Right.
You got so Hawaii is actually a part of us, right?
Yeah.
A part of America. So that's all America. London is where you live. So that's just one. I'm trying to hit 2 more. Like because R&B and hip hop and stuff is loved in other countries outside of.
It's worldwide. We get a chance to hear music artists from all around the place, like all around the world, like even in Australia or in the Middle East or the Far East, like things like that in Africa.
India loves.
We hear our music all over the place.
Yeah,
Japan,
and that's awesome.
Japan is amazing.
Yeah, I think the internet had a lot to do with that too, because well, I'm a man of a certain age myself, so I come up with going to record shops, record stores, and buying records, buying tapes, buying CDs, and you have to find an artist's name. You have to know that artist's name and then go find it if they got the single here or it's an exclusive record from a different country, because like even songs that Marvin Gaye did, he recorded them in London and they never made it to the States.
For real?
Just like music was that song. You know that song, Just Like Me? He didn't release that here. He released that in London.
Wow.
I didn't know that. A lot of them have done that. They released different music. Jimi Hendrix did it too. Yeah.
Right. You did tell me that Jimi Hendrix wasn't accepted in America at first.
Oh, wow. And then he went to London, came back, and he was the biggest thing ever.
Yeah. So you're a definite music connoisseur.
Oh yeah,
right. It's a little walking music encyclopedia.
Yeah, because I thought it came from. I thought it was a big thing in America first.
No, he recorded that in London. There's a lot of artists that did that. Yeah, wow. Especially in those times. In the 60s and the 70s, the social issue was really bad. Like it's worse than it is now. So a lot of songs wouldn't get played over here. You know what I mean? Because they were just like, look, we don't want that. It's against they were doing that, banning it. But Europe always accepted it. You know what I mean? They always did. What Billy Joel did back in the USSR. And that song there too. Like it was a rock song, but they didn't want him to play it there because they thought it was like, he was trying to rile the people up. It was communist country. But but it got banned. But it's like one of their number 1 songs.
So what is the market like for independent artists? Because when you step outside of, the mainstream, you're considered independent. And I'm just curious, what's the atmosphere like when you're trying to do something independent in the UK or in London?
Man, I suppose it's like anywhere. It's hard, because, you're not getting that mainstream promotion, and if you don't get that, you struggle a lot. But doors can still open, so it's all positive, I think.
Yeah, I feel like and the independent artists in America and all of the world, I believe, go through the same thing. Yeah. But we are the number of independent artists that there are around the world is freaking. The numbers are staggering. Oh, yeah. And I feel like combined or together, we actually outnumber mainstream, both in numbers and in money as far as what we individually have, what we individually make. The problem that I have found with independent artists is we don't support each other. We'll go out and buy mainstream music and continue to make the mega artists richer, but we won't buy a $10
That's how people are. You're gonna go to
be that way.
McDonald's got the new burger, but your buddy down the street got the new burger. We gotta go.
You need to go see your buddy down the street and buy the burger from him, because I know you're tired of Mickey C.
You've been programmed for that stuff, man. That's a problem. Man. That's such a problem.
Yeah. I think that's all around the world. It's the same process all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that is.
They make it so hard.
We have the power to change that because we are the people who are the consumers that they're putting that. So that's why they put millions and millions of dollars on marketing to see what it is that you like and say, okay, I'm going to spend that $20 on your product that's good for this corporation compared to, you know, your brother, your sister down the street who's doing the same exact thing.
I had a conversation. Are you a member of the Atlanta Music Industry Group on Facebook? Music is spelled with a Z instead of an S.
No, I've not joined that yet.
Okay, definitely I would like for you to join us. So we have a discussion. We talk about a lot of different stuff that's in the independent industry. Yeah. And so this morning I had a debate with one of the members, and I was telling him, like, independent artists are probably at the very least 50% of the consumers of mainstream music. Like, most artists buy mainstream music. They won't buy from each other, but they'll buy from the mega artists or whatever. And I was like, and if we were to decide to start supporting each other and not so much the mainstream artists, we would make a big impact. And the guy was like, no, we don't, that number's crazy. There's so many people who are artists and who buy music. And that's true, but I still believe that independent artists are one of the main consumers of mainstream music. What do you think?
Well, there's a lot of independent artists that are very good. It's just that they're not getting the looking. You know, like you said, you had the conversation this morning. But you've always got that fight against it for whatever reason. I don't know why, but, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get some people to join hands and open that door, because it needs opening, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they have those kind of tours or concerts for independent artists out there, and they do pull a lot of traction out of it. But what happens is that, like, well, I know we're going through the pandemic, but at the same time, once that's over, artists don't have anything else to go to. Like, we have a South by Southwest that's here. They do it in Texas, and they do another one in the New York area. AC3 they do in Atlanta. Once that's done, and it's great for independent. You can meet so many good people. I know artists independent artists on tour right now. I just seen pictures on Facebook where they're going to be with a couple of mainstream artists. They're performing with them. You know, but that's what you have to do to keep it going, is to keep yourself doing your independent scene, but still work when those big events are over.
Do they have big events like that in the UK?
Oh yes, you know, I mean, it's hard just to get on them now, you know, as an independent artist, you know. But they have them. If you can get on them, it's all good, because at least, you know, other people that listen that never heard your stuff get to hear it and realize, wow, you know, like you said, you never heard of Incognito, and you heard it, and you're drawn to it straight away.
Right.
Oh yeah, I love
it.
Mm-hmm.
Fans. That's what it's all about. It's creating those new fans, having new people like to listen to your music and say, man, I like this. This is going into my collection.
I love it. So how can they follow you, Chris? How can they get your music? Like, how can they follow your movement or yourself? Yeah, both with Incognito and also as an independent artist.
Well, with me, you can get me on all digital platforms. You can get me on there. You can also go to my label, renegade.co.uk. Also, you can catch me on Instagram, Chris Ballin Official, or Facebook, Chris Ballin Official, or YouTube, Chris Ballin Official. So you can catch me on all them, you know, platforms, you know, to follow me, which is great.
Well, I'm definitely going to be. In fact, am I on here? I'm gonna have to go into my when we get off this call. I'm definitely going to have to go and make sure that I'm following you, because I'm absolutely loving your music. I'm loving Incognito's music. I love that fresh sound. That I just love it. Like, because I just feel like right now music is missing the substance, the love, the meaning behind the music. Like we're missing that. With all
there. It's there.
Yeah.
It's searching because it's not the needle in the haystack. It's more of you have to search for what you like, and then you gotta follow that through. Because the radio is trying to tell us what we should like. They're trying to. That's their whole thing. That's what a program director's job is, to program you to like with the music that they're putting on their
Exactly.
But then you see, and then you go search for an album like off Incognito, or Chris Ballin,
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what you said. Programming you to like what they like and they want you to hear, not what you like and want to hear.
Right.
I actually talked to a music programmer at one of the major FM stations here in the United States, and I was talking to him about independent music, whatever, and he said, "Oh, we don't play anything that's not the top 5% in the country."
Right.
I'm like, so that's why y'all keep recycling. That's why I keep hearing the same daggone song every 15 minutes. And I'm like, I know there's more music. You got to have something else in that daggone playlist.
They do those consumer reports. I was a TV for an independent station, and it was like they only wanted us to really play the songs of the ones that they were really interested in, and the ones that were supporting the station. They were putting money behind that. It's a machine.
Yeah, of course.
But when an independent artist puts together their own thing and they kick ass with it, and it's like, I want to go see that, compared to me going to have to go to this thing with the station is telling me I should be. It's a branding. It's a product.
I'll be driving for 30 minutes and I'll hear the same song at least 4 times. Like, look, I was rocking to it in the first hour, the first 10 minutes, but I done heard that 3 more times. Like, you ain't got nobody else.
That's it. That's their playlist. That's it. They're going to play it,
Right.
But
they say 65,000 people get on, I think it's up to 80,000. 80,000 submissions to Spotify a day.
Yeah.
There's 1.9 million podcasts out there now.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. 1.9. But I'll put that thing up this. I was doing this 15 years ago. People were like, wait, what? I got 15 years of interviews and shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember it being a hot thing when I first started.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a hot thing.
But now it's like everybody, and their mama and their cousin.
Even major companies, major. Walmart have their own,
Little grandma with her dog got one.
Yeah, everybody got it. Still now. They do a podcast. I'm like, I didn't know you had one.
Right. So, what other things do you, or projects, is music the only thing that you're doing right now, or are there some other things, other projects, or, mission or causes that you're also involved in?
Well, I've got other things happening. There's nothing concrete in the pipeline yet, which is, it's all in, thought process. But, it's in the right direction. So mainly I'm just focusing on getting this music,
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Have you thought about doing any acting or anything like getting your music any soundtrack?
That's one of the things, that is in the pipeline. I'm just getting myself an acting coach. There you go.
Exclusive.
No names yet, but it's all there. It's coming.
Right.
No names.
You guys got to follow them through, man, to make sure your guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta follow because he mumbles the words. So y'all better go on over there and subscribe to and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I am so glad that you stopped by, and we're definitely about to play What's Going On.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Thank
so
you very
glad
much,
that you stopped by.
Yeah,
We're gonna get some. We're gonna play some after when we get ready to go to break to play your music. We're gonna play some your new song, What's Going On. But then we're also gonna play some music from Incognito, and I'm going to specifically look for the songs that you were the lead on, like Labor of Love.
Yeah. Labor of Love.
Yeah.
Check that one out.
And Renegade Soul, man. Like, guys, we look out for that right there, man. The label is Renegade Soul.
Yeah, that's an independent label too, right?
Yep. So, the label's, it's a great label. Big up to Sonia, Jesse, and Joy, for signing me in the pandemic, so that was a good, yeah, we done the deal.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
Stuck at home, so which was great,
We definitely have to support our independent labels as well as our independent artists, A
lot of independent labels that we know, or the majors, or we consider majors today, were independent labels back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they worked hard, and they stuck to what they were doing, and you never know where they came from. You're like, oh, man, like, what was it, Bad Boy Records with P. Diddy, he was just a small independent label. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then he went into, like, the majors, you know what I mean? He had a great concept, for what he was doing with Biggie Smalls and, Notorious B.I.G., Craig Mack, and then that's how they came together for that, and, like, boom. It happened, like, the majors wanted some of that. What you guys are doing with your music, that's the thing that's there. It's like, this is the brand of really good, heartfelt, soul-infused music, jazz. Like, you have a lot of good stuff that's going on there. Neo soul. I'm hearing a lot of stuff that's on there that I can be like, I can play this for my grandmother, I can play this for my mom, I can play this for my cousins, I can go to the jam, to the party, and jam out for hours listening to good music. But I have somebody like hearing gunshots in the background, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm He's trying to get back to love. He's trying to kill us. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my
God!
gosh.
We get back to love. What's going on?
Yeah, you said it about 4 times, which is a good thing.
Huh?
You said that about 4 times today, which is a great thing. What's going on? The name of the single.
Yeah. Because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we are definitely one of your cheerleaders, one of your supporters over here in America. You know what I'm saying? You and your label. Definitely, I'm so glad that y'all chose us to, showcase your music and stuff with, like, that's a blessing to us. And we just definitely wish you and your label continued success. And Incognito, because that's all, you're part of all of that. So.
All right, Renegade Soul, Incognito,
Thank you.
Ballin, like all of that. Yeah, like
all of that is you, and you are all of that, and that's what's going on. Ha! I like how.
Thank you for all your support. That's great. Thank you.
So I'm curious. I like to put artists on the spot. I really do, and I'm sorry if I embarrass you, but I'm about to put you on the spot. Yeah, I got. I got to do it. So can you sing a little something for us live?
Oh. Do you ask yourself what's going on? There are so much things that's going on. Do you understand the way I feel? It's just too much people being naughty. There you go.
Oh, thank you. See, that's a true artist. A true artist. You can tell me artists and you put them on the spot and be like, well, you know what I'm saying? And let me say, I ain't ready yet.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can hear the passion in his voice in the song.
Oh, yeah. He ain't playing with them. He is not playing.
It's out there on all
my God.
Right now.
You need to check out Labor Love.
Labor of Love.
You check out Labor Love.
I'm about to check it out.
Yeah, we're going
to
play that.
I'll sing a bit. I'm a man. You know that you've been hurt by one man more. I understand. You have never known a love like this, a love like this before. Yeah.
Right, yeah. No.
I can't wait. I'm about to go and get buy this music. I'm going to buy it and quote unquote for all these independent artists and customers who like free streaming, don't want to support. I'm going to go buy it.
Thank you very much.
It's really good music. It's good. It's still good music. We need to be in a better place with our thoughts, and music definitely helps that. I know it does.
Oh, yeah.
You know, even when I was a kid doing music, it always took me to a different place, and I love to hear people sing. I don't care where they come from, background, things like that. When I hear a good song, I'm a fan of it, and I support it.
Thank you so much for stopping by. So, if you could give, first, give us your social media handles again, and then if you could give one word of advice to an upcoming artist or independent artist, what would that advice be?
Man, stay focused, stay true to yourself, enjoy what you're doing, and, just keep pushing, because it's hard out there, but, the door's open, and there's always space for somebody.
Wow.
So that's real life. I just received that.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's your social media again?
My social media, Instagram, Chris Ballin Official, Facebook, Chris Ballin Official, YouTube, Chris Ballin Official. So you can catch me on any of those social, platforms.
There it is.
Thank you so much for stopping by On the Move Unscripted to talk to Patricia M. Going to Mr. South. We are definitely about to get into some What's Going On by Chris Ballin, and also some music from Incognito, which he's also a member of. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by, sir. And
Thank you.
Continue to have a blessed and prosperous day, and definitely, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can always go to www.atlantamusicindustry.com if you ever want to, see what's going on in the Atlanta music industry group or whatever. But we appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for having me. You send me all your stuff, and I will definitely link up with you guys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be in touch. We fans. We know some more people out there in London. Like, go get some.
And we're fans for life.
Thank you so much, London, man. Thank you
so much.
Cool.
All right.
Let's get some.
Yourself for what's going on. There are so much things that's going wrong. Do you understand the way I feel? Yeah. There's just too much people being naughty. Every day I wonder why. So many bad things that make you cry. If we don't stop this fighting, you're gonna end up here with nothing. What's going on? What's going on? Does anyone care that things are happening? Hatred and killing, that's not the way. Let's stop the fighting and killing. Stop it. What's going on? Too much fighting. Too much killing. Bad things are happening. You know that bad things, terrible things happening in the world today. Too much fighting. That's not too much hurting. If we don't stop, we're all gonna pay. If we don't stop, we know we're all gonna pay. I'm a man. I know that you've been hurt by one and more. I understand. You have never known a love like this, a love like this before. Love like this before. Promises, I know that they come knocking at your door, but it's me who stays true to every word and more than this. I can give you more. I can give you more. You're living on the run. Tell me, baby, when will it all stop? I'm waiting for the chance. I wanna give you everything I got. Slow down, take it easy. All you gotta do is reach out for me. We can work and make it a labor of love. I'm a man. I know that you've been hurt by one man more. Understand, you have never known a love like this, a love like this before. Yeah, no, no, no. Living on the run. Tell me, baby, when will it all stop? I'm waiting for the chance. I wanna give you everything I got. Slow down, take it easy. All you gotta do is reach out for me. We can work and make it a labor of love. Reach out for me. A labor of love. Reach out for me. A labor reach out for me. We can work and make it. Labor of love. Slow down, take it easy. All you gotta do is reach out for me. We can work and make it. The labor of love. Stop, think it over. Where I'm coming from, I'm not here to fool anybody. Please don't get me wrong. Slow down, take it easy. All you gotta do is reach out for me. We can work and make it a labor of love. Labor of love. Labor of
Here I sit and watch the crowds go by. Pa-ba-dum-ba-ba, yeah. But there's only one face I can see. If only they would understand. Pa-ba-dum-ba-ba, yeah. I'd open the door and let 'em in. How long can I hide what I'm feeling inside? My love is a river that's gotta make its way to sea. This feeling can't hide. Lord knows I've tried. Beneath the surface. Beneath the surface, I try, though I know I'm hanging on a string. Ba-ba-dum-ba-ba, yeah. You're the only one thing on my mind. Keeps floating to a distant shore. Ba-ba-dum-ba-ba, yeah. As I go on denying myself, how long can I hide what I'm feeling inside? My love is a river that's gotta make its way to sea. This feeling can't hide. Lord knows I've tried. Higher beneath the surface. Beneath the surface. Oh, keeps turning round in my mind. Round and round in my mind. see. How long can I hide what I'm feeling inside? My love is a river that's gotta make its way to sea. This feeling can't hide. Lord knows I've tried. How long can I hide what I'm feeling inside? My love is a river that's gotta make its way to sea. This feeling can't hide. Lord knows I've tried.
Beneath the surface,
Beneath the surface, oh yes.
beneath the surface,
Lord knows I've tried.
beneath the surface,
Beneath the surface, oh yes, oh
beneath the
yes.
surface,
Lord knows I've tried.
beneath the surface,
This feeling inside,
beneath the surface,
beneath the surface. This feeling can't hide.
beneath the surface,
Lord knows I've tried.
beneath the surface.
Shady,